Coastal City deal is a £1.3 billion investment programme for the Glasgow and Clyde Valley City region. It's very much about infrastructure investment to grow the economy, and within the waterfront business case, as I said, Govan's positioned very centrally, and it would allow Central Govan Action Plan to continue, and particularly to provide active travel routes, so by walking and cycling routes, which will really help connect Govan to other areas in the city, and in particular to the big economic growth areas like the hospital, the university, the digital media hub, the entertainment complex down at the SECC and the hydro, and all of them connected because of the bridge which would be reinstated, or a bridge which would be built between Water Row and the Riverside Museum, or the north bank of the Clyde.
We're obviously a small organisation, but we can be bigger with the relationships that we cultivate and develop, and hopefully tap into other strategies that are similar to our own. As we did with the Commonwealth Games, about engagement. We engaged with other community type stations across the Commonwealth, and that's our whole thing. We never come into a situation trying to get people started in radio. It's to find the connections between the people, and again offer a group dynamic where you can turn thoughts and ideas into some sort of reality.
With £73 and 6 weeks to go before the event, which is impossible. But we've done the impossible, and it was a success, fantastic success, and when we came through the other end, we had £2,200 left to invest again for the next year. So we've done it the next year. I promised the people that they would have a fair. That's on the second year, 14. And we had a fair, big fair, success. And I promised the people of Govan that they would have a circus which they've never ever had in that park. Never. For reasons best known to others. And we fetched the best circus in Britain. Zippo's circus. Fantastic.
I think innovation is just about being curious and challenging all the assumptions, and I think that we're operating in a sector where there are huge assumptions that lead to a revolving door for people who are in an employability sort of trap of always looking to increase their skills and their self-esteem, as if suddenly the wider labour market is going to change radically and welcome them in. And I think that for me it's partly about just speaking the truth, that is actually founded on some very faulty wider economic assumptions that need to be challenged.
How secure is anybody, you know? But yeah, I mean, we're not sort of looking over our shoulder thinking that the axe is going to swing. We do have significant renovations that still need to be done. We are just about to relaunch. The last time we spoke to you, we'd moved from a sort of rolling 1 month or 1 year lease onto a 3 year lease. That's about to expire, and now we want to go back and have that conversation with City Property in order to have a 25-year lease or community ownership. And so I think it's safe to say that we're probably in the best position that we've ever been. You know, the building itself, not necessarily all the development time that we would need, and we'll need to find that either through some development funding or through some management fees from some projects. But the operational side of the building is fairly secure. The majority of revenue almost walks in the door itself. And so I think we're in a better position than we've ever been.
I think it's in view of the fact that Govan is likely to receive quite a lot of investment next year, in particular in 2016 with Thriving Places, and we want to make sure that that money, in a sense, is being spent in a way that community members have a say in. And we're three organisations that work in such a way that we have a lot of direct face-to-face contact and joint working with actual community members. So we all three of us, I think, take very much a community development approach in our work. And I think we want to make sure that kind of money that's potentially going to be coming in is really used wisely and used in such a way that is led hopefully by community members as much as possible.
So there's the audio tour, and there's the postcards and the trump cards, and we're also almost finished with a graphic novel, which was designed to sort of really profile the ancient histories in Govan. So the hogbacks and Govan Old feature really strongly in that kind of narrative. Also Doomster Hill, things that are in the cards as well. Doomster Hill is a card. The comic is called The Quest for the 13 Treasures of Ancient Govan, and it features Merlin kind of bopping around Govan trying to find all of these treasures, and it's kind of an interactive, so you can kind of follow along as well. So, and that should be ready hopefully by September. And again, those are things that are going to be given out locally first, and they're also all available online. So all of these things as digital PDFs are available online.
So just doing stuff isn't enough, it has to be, and this is what Ange was saying about watching a child grow into an adult. We have been here long enough to see that and attributing that not just to ourselves but to the other organisations in the area. And that's where I think scoping that and having that recognised could have a huge impact on the third sector, because it needs proper support, because statutory agencies need the third sector to actually, you know, get in and amongst the community and really have an impact.
We actually asked our tenants what kind of main issues they had that came up, and there's a high percentage of fuel poverty, general debt, and you know, people's ability and knowledge to sustain their tenancy, and that, you know, particularly around about the benefit side of things and all that, there's quite a lot of lack of understanding, I think, from what people feel they are entitled to what they actually receive. And again, it's about us trying to ensure that we provide these services to our tenants that sign up, and ensure that they get a full all-round service, not just from the point where they're signed up, but ongoing as well. And that's a real focus for us, supporting tenants both before they become a tenant of the Govan Housing Association and after. And we need to grow and develop that, and that's particularly important now with the welfare reform hitting in the way that it is.